So I mean, overall, like definitely like music, definitely growing up and then getting the iPod from my dad, and I'm just thinking about when they made like the iPad Nanos and stuff like that. It's crazy like how music is like evolved, and also the instruments that we like use from Walkmans to iPods to now we just have everything on our iPhone or Samsung. So that's crazy.
Even with the cameras, because remember we had the digital cameras, now it's all on our phone.
I was thinking about like stuff that's made stuff obsolete. Remember when you had to go on MapQuest and print out where you had to go?
I do not miss that time.
We literally printed out 10 pages and looked at street signs like...
Where are we going? All right, take a right here. Okay, you got the print of the map and you got the directions? That was crazy.
Now it's kind of like, how can you not have maps on your phone?
Right.
Because I'm terrible with directions.
If you are still getting lost at this point in your life, stop it.
That's me.
Don't go anywhere.
Just don't. I don't know what you're doing. It's in your phone.
I still ask Aaron how to get here.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the streets that you're used to.
Right? Come on now.
You used to ask
get there
Aaron?
I still ask Aaron how to get here.
True, she
With
does.
my GPS going.
She does.
Oh my! I think to me, because I even put my GPS on going to work because I think it's just like
Fast
a comfort.
route. Yeah.
Oh, and also, I mean, sometimes there's accidents, but also it's kind of like I want to know like how long till I get there.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I
We're
guess
so
it's just
spoiled.
like it's just a routine. I think for me.
Yeah.
I could see how it is because ETA
Yeah.
with traffic.
Oh man. Oh, I was gonna say. You were talking about like iPods and iPod Nanos, and now the songs are on your phone, but it's not even on your phone. It's you access an app, and it's via the internet. So you don't even have to download stuff to your devices anymore.
It's in the cloud.
So you don't have to download anything to your devices anymore because you could just access it through data, Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think like with all these upgrades with music, like you have your negatives and your positives, and it's great that we have, as a customer, we have access to all the music that we want to. No problem, all that. And then you see on the other side how, artists are not getting paid as much as they should be getting paid, things like that. And so artists have to hustle and find different ways of different revenues, getting their money and stuff like that. But it's great. I think it's great to live in this time. I think we have a lot of opportunities because of this for people who want to be an artist, who want to do something like this. Now they have a chance to put their stuff on YouTube. They have put their stuff on all these different platforms that will market what they want to show out there, and they can make money off it if it's just like a hobby or if it's just something they want to do. So I think like for me, I love listening to like what the main stars like Kendrick and like I think like big one for me, Justin Timberlake, Usher. I like all the good R&B. I'm more of an R&B head than anything, but I still like my hip hop from here and there. J. Cole. I'm trying to think who else. I'm trying to think R&B wise. Chris Brown, Breezy's always killing, and then but yeah, overall just good music.
Yeah, for sure. Are we just like talking about who we're listening to now?
Yeah, who you listen to now? Who are you bumping in your radio? Because I don't listen to the radio. I put on Spotify because I can't listen to what's on the radio nowadays.
Shout out to Spotify and Spotify Premium because I could just put on a playlist and discover so much more music than if I were to look for it on my own. So shoot. All right, let's go by genre. Hip hop. I mean, Kendrick is like heavy on the brain right now. I'm wearing the Kung Fu Kennies right now.
Kung Fu Kenny, killing everybody.
But I still like go to like my tried and true Mos Def, Black on Both Sides, Little Brother, The Minstrel Show. Dang. A lot of old Jay-Z, a lot of Neptune produced music.
Hey, Pharrell all day, Neptune,
Pharrell and Chad Hugo. They're currently feuding right now.
I was gonna say, isn't there a thing going on?
Please make up.
Please.
And if there's a winner, if there's only one winner out of this, I'm kind of like gunning for Chad because Pharrell's already rich. You know what I mean? So
I mean, Chad is pretty rich too. He's just behind the scenes.
You just low key about it.
Yeah, he got money.
Yeah. So that's like hip hop, and then R&B. You got the Usher, you got the Miguels, you got the
Miguel.
Oh my God, Miguel, his voice is crazy. Yeah. Let's see, as far as like females go, SZA, she's I mean, it's hard for me, honestly. I was sitting down like, who knew? Like, who's new that I actually really enjoy? Because I can name a whole bunch of like the early 2000s and 90s artists that I really like. But as far as like current artists, it's really hard to name. And I don't know if it's because of like kind of like the era that we're in, where everything is online, digital, and super fast, and you're not buying a CD and you're not soaking in that entire album. Like, I'm not really getting to know these artists so much as like just knowing one song here, one song there.
You're not invested.
Yeah. But, oh my gosh. So I'll say her, and then like female rapper. I enjoy Cardi B, Megan. She has good stuff too. Take it back to Missy Elliott, because we talk about her all the time. So I'd be remiss to not mention Missy. Let's see, pop stuff. I'm really, oh man, I'll say Beyonce is pop, because she like goes.
I would say that
she jumps a lot of different genres.
I'd say
where
pop
it's like
for the
she's
most
pop.
part. Yeah.
Oh man, I can go on. I'll let Hazel take it over now, because I'm like,
I can't even name. I'm not even gonna front. I am in a whole different era, because for me, it's kid stuff. Like, I'm not even.
Hazel is a mom.
I'm not into. I don't know what is going on out there in the music world anymore. I don't drive to work anymore, so I don't really have the music and playing. And if I did, it would usually be podcast episodes or morning radio shows, because I'm always a fan of the hosts. Yeah. But for the most part, I haven't really been digging into music as much as I used to, unfortunately. So for me, it's like the Doggyland, Snoop's Kid Show songs, Miss Rachel on YouTube, Blippi, all the kids stuff, honestly. Poppy. Yeah. The popular kids stuff. Yeah.
No, but
if you know, you know.
Talking about that, though, it's like also with the, we are a podcast also, the revolution of the podcast now. It's it's not just music. It's people are not just listening to the radio or what the stations are. They're listening to these niche podcasts on the way home, on their drives, while they're cleaning, and they're not listening to music. And it's crazy how this whole podcast system has become something for anybody or everybody can do, and also you can find your own audience with. So it's kind of crazy with that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, we're consuming entertainment in so many different ways. And just like 10, 15 years ago, a podcast was not a thing. No one knew what a podcast was. The internet was barely a thing.
So you're talking to this microphone, and then where does it go?
Yeah, exactly.
And then you post it where?
Right?
How?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I do want to have some honorable mentions for sure. I'm also in the R&B. Like, that's my favorite genre right now, and I love like her. Obviously Usher, Pink Sweats. Kehlani, Jhené Aiko, kind of along those lines. Yeah. Those are like some of my favorites right now.
Kehlani's making a comeback. I saw like some Instagram reels. She's looking good too.
She's been working out. Yeah, she has a new album coming up.
You say Kehlani?
Kehlani.
Mm-hmm.
Kehlani is always looking good.
Always.
All right, first and foremost.
Let me correct myself.
What's up, boo? How you doing? You always looking good. Let's correct that.
There you go. Yes. Correction made.
Yeah.
Just
noted.
sure.
Yeah.
So I definitely were talking about music and everything. So I was thinking about we'll do a little this or that, go through.
I like fun. This or that.
Those are always fun.
Go through. Right now will be just artists. I'm gonna hit you guys with a couple artists, and you'll choose which one, this or that one. So we got 50 Cent or Da Brat.
Da Brat.
Ooh, that one's hard. Just for the sake of argument, I'll say 50 Cent.
50 Cent?
Yeah.
All right. Bone Thugs or The Game?
Bone Thugs.
Oh, Bone Thugs.
All right. The always big two that always come up, Tupac or Biggie?
Oh,
that's terrible.
I plead the fifth.
You can't plead. You got to pick one.
I feel like I want to say Biggie, but I feel like I'm betraying West Coast.
Right. I just talked about Kendrick Lamar too.
I'll just say Biggie because I feel like I'm actually more familiar with his music more than Tupac. I don't listen to Tupac that heavy.
I agree with Hazel. And also like when, not the East. I don't want to call it East Coast, West Coast beef. When it was at its height, I sided with the East Coast because they made dance music, and I like to dance.
True.
I would say both though, because Tupac really is. He's a poet.
We'll go a tie for that one. I'll go ahead and say Tupac is West Coast forever.
Yeah,
it is West Coast forever.
I'll also say just the impact that Tupac had. You know what I mean? He had such an impact on so many people, did so many things. They had a museum about Tupac out here in LA, and it was so like in depth. Had his poem books, had all his writings, had like how he did for his screenplays and how people interacted with him, and also about his mom being in the Black Panther. And her history, and you know how she went to jail while she was pregnant with him and stuff like that. So his story, just like he's just incredible to me. But that's just rap wise. That's it's hard to do. Glad to have both those guys in that generation overall.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
It just made music better. All right, so the next one,
He's oohing his own question.
No, because I had these in different order, but now I'm gonna group this up so it's kind of like group and group. Wu-Tang or Tribe Called Quest?
Tribe.
I like Wu-Tang, but I don't think they're all for me. Just Tribe's like music and just the musicianship and just the flow and everything. It's just on another stratosphere to me.
It's because, both of you guys talked about how you grew up listening to jazz, and that's Tribe Called Quest. Mm-hmm. They use so much jazz in their sampling, and, I think Wu-Tang, that era, sampling was huge, too. It still is, but I think Wu-Tang sampled more, maybe soul blues, and then Tribe was more on the jazzy side. They even have a song called We Got the Jazz, We Got the Jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to Wu that much, so definitely Tribe, yeah.
Me too.
All right, I got another hard one for you. Let's see where you guys go. You guys mentioned this guy, but I didn't hear anybody mention the other guy. Jay-Z or Eminem?
Jay-Z.
I'm going to say Eminem. I'm not a big Jay-Z fan.
I'm not a big Jay-Z fan.
I
know a
Eminem.
couple of the songs, but Marshall Mathers LP, bruh, I had that just banging through my seat. Man, yeah, there's a lot of the songs I can't recite right now, but
Eminem,
it's hard to remember.
when he first came out, I couldn't get into it, but then I grew into a fan. Eminem, yeah.
Eminem was one of my favorites.
They're both incredibly talented with with their lyricism, with their writing, and also with their delivery. I would say technically Eminem is the better rapper because he can rap a mile a minute.
Man.
Jay-Z though, I like his flow a little more, and I kind of like his punchlines a little bit more.
I would say Jay-Z is more poetic with it, and I feel like Eminem is more technical. Right?
That's true.
Oh my gosh, I forgot who did this or where I saw this, but somebody took a verse, an Eminem verse, just any Eminem verse, and it broke down how many syllables he rhymed per bar.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
And it was he was rhyming 6 syllables, 7 syllables, 8 syllables. It was insane. I'm like, dude, this, and the songs were not gibberish.
Yeah.
They all made sense. So very impressive. Highly
he
technical.
is technical with it. It'd be like this part would go to this part, and how he broke it down with this part. All of a sudden, it goes with the melody of this part. You're like, man, how do you just put together something like that? So
Insane.
It's crazy. All right, I got another one for you. I got to shout out to my girl, Lauryn Hill or Ludacris.
Whoa, those are kind of
That's
opposite
so
ends of the
opposite.
spectrum.
I did.
Yeah.
I put
Apples
them-
and oranges.
I did put them on the opposite.
Because you can't really
All right,
put them in the same category.
Let's see.
So
what's the one that can go with Lauryn Hill?
nobody. She's her own.
Yeah, it's
category.
kind of hard. Yeah.
She's in a league of her own for sure
Yes.
because she can sing and rap.
Yeah.
So
I would pick Lauryn Hill though, but that definitely are two different.
Yeah, it's two different things.
So
I would say Lauryn Hill too. That album just overall just killed. Luda,
He's amazing.
Just amazing, bro. Luda's one of my favorites. I think he was to me one of the funniest rappers I've had.
For
just
sure.
the jokes, the videos and stuff like that. I also put him in that generation of like when there was a music video coming out, you wanted to go see it.
Yes.
And it was Luda was, throw them bows, you know what I mean?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
And just like, like I remember there was a video and they were talking about what do you call it? Get out my way. And they were talking, he was like, I was literally in traffic. And he was like, I was literally like, get out my way. Doing 90 on the freeway.
You know you can cuss here.
Oh, I know. But I'm trying to be nice.
No, Ludacris he's such an entertainer.
Yes.
Amazing rapper, amazing entertainer, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I think I'd take Lauryn Hill too, but Luda, man.
Luda.
I will tell you, I think Ludacris is always on time to his shows, though.
Is he really? Oh, compared to Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, he's always about
By
Lauryn Hill never
comparison.
being on time. I think I went to Rock the Bells when it was like back in the day, and I think she was late then. I think she was late, and also Wu-Tang was late. Method Man wasn't late, but the rest of Wu-Tang.
The rest of like the 13
It
of
was
them.
hilarious because Method Man came on and just started freestyling and having fun, and he was killing it. But he was pissed. He was like, "Where's everybody else?"
He's my favorite anyway.
And it was like an early set. They had like a midday set, so it was kind of like whatever. Like there was some people there, some people on other places. But like I was like, I'm gonna go see Method Man, and so it was funny to see him just be his natural self. But he's always his natural self in anything he does. So, all right, I got another one for you. It's going to be West Coast on here. It's either Snoop Dogg or Ice Cube.
Oh, are you
I
going to
say
do that
Snoop.
to us? I would say
I gotta say Snoop.
Snoop, yeah.
Snoop. I gotta say Snoop too. Just the impact he's had, the music. He's gone for a long time. Ice Cube has done a lot of things in other places too, but Snoop just musically, he's just, he's unk. You know what I mean?
He's Unk. He's Snoop Lion.
Yeah, he's,
Remember he had a
he's
reggae
the dog
name?
father.
The dog father.
You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh.
You go to a certain point where you're just an icon. You know what I mean?
He's definitely reached that
It's like
level.
you're an icon
yeah.
at that point. You know?
Yeah.
I love when he was like, I like to thank myself for believing
yeah.
in myself
Yes, right.
when he was getting the Hollywood star.
Oh,
All
so
right,
good.
my last one for you. We're gonna go to the recent music or the recent beef: J. Cole, Drake, or Kendrick. Which one you picking?
Due to the beef or in general?
Just overall.
Because I feel like I can tell you due to the beef.
Due to the beef. She said update. Due to the beef.
Shoot.
I say Kendrick.
I was going to say Kendrick. Yeah. But
It's-
I'm going to say because of the beef, though.
Yeah, the beef.
Because
like,
I think he killed everybody on the beef.
Yeah.
yeah, Kendrick. Yeah, it's over.
But I can't tell you I
It's-
listen to Kendrick like all day, every day.
Yeah,
On a commercial level, I would say Drake
Yeah.
for me. Even though it's kind of annoying, it's just like the same thing. But
as a DJ,
yeah.
you can't not play Drake.
Yeah.
So,
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, for me, this is my Drake tidbit. Drake is incredible. He's a great artist. It just gets repetitive
It's a
after
little
a while,
old, yeah.
and it starts to sound like the same thing.
That's what
it's
it's
like.
doing.
Certain artists, even though this guy is crazy, Kanye. Every album was something new, and that's what I respect about Kanye. He put his foot out there. He did something different. He didn't do the same old thing. With Drake, it's always a Lover Boy album. It's always, you know what I mean? He doesn't talk about anything that,
Of
I feel like I've heard the
substance.
same song
Yeah.
500 times.
Right.
Girl, I love you, blah, blah, blah. Oh,
Same.
I'm a rich boy. I'm blah, blah, blah. Oh, I got money. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm sad now. It's like.
sad now.
I
Agree.
He always has, it's the same formula. I mean, all to you, bro. It gives you checks. It gets you money. You got some bangers out there. You got some good songs. I'm not going to lie. But,
same song,
You don't-
different accent.
yeah, it doesn't.
He got a lot of trash for that one album that was kind of island vibes, though. But I actually liked that one.
Oh, Views from the Six.
No, not Views from the Six.
I mean, that was the one where you had Controlla and
No, there was another one. Now I'm going to look it up.
I'm not too sure. I know
then
the
look it up.
views
The
did have a
Rihanna.
lot
It's
of.
after Views from the Six.
After views? Oh, you're talking about the poppy one?
Yeah.
The one that, I know what you're talking about. The one that has that weird writing.
Yeah, it's like pink. Is it pink?
Oh, if you're reading this, is too late.
No, that's
No.
not
Oh,
the one.
the you said weird writing.
Oh, honestly, never mind.
Yeah.
That one didn't get a lot of love, but I actually liked that one.
That had islandy songs.
It had like more poppy songs.
Or more pop.
Oh,
Is it not islandy?
Not my favorite.
Oh, I like not my favorite, but it was like I thought it was good. It was more dancey and poppy.
It was very dancey.
Yeah.
Like Kendra said, make me, go ahead, let me dance.
Let me dance.
But
I think Take Care and Thank Me Later were the best ones.
for me,
Even So Far Gone wasn't bad.
So Far Gone
Yeah.
was killer.
Yeah.
October's
earlier
Own,
stuff
So
was
Far
good, yeah.
Gone.
The first 3 albums were fire.
The Fireworks with Alicia Keys with Drake was like one of my favorite songs of all time. Like I think it's I don't know, I just got bored with him. Like
I
for
agree.
me, J. Cole to me it would be Kendrick, J. Cole, and then Drake for me personally. But I respect what Drake has done and I know what type of artist he is. But just artistry wise, Kendrick top, Cole second, then Drake.
I mean, Kendrick has a Pulitzer Prize for his writing. You know what I mean? It's like,
That says a
what
lot.
other rapper do you know
Yeah.
has a Pulitzer? But yeah, Drake is getting lazy too. I was gonna say, like, I remember listening to a recent song where he's like in the Afro beats. Like, he's into Afro beats now. So he's on an Afrobeat artist song, and his verse, he was just rapping so lazy. It sounded so annoying. It's like, I'm Drake, and I love you, girl. I don't know why you doing this to me. Let's try again. I promise, I swear I'll change. It's like, he just sounds
Same song.
like he's
Yeah.
reading, like, a
prompter.
cereal box. Or like a teleprompter. So yeah, like Drake, he's talented. He's made a lot of bangers, but as of late, before this beef, laziness.
Yeah.
Get some new ghostwriters.
Ooh, wow.
Or the AIs.
Or the older ghostwriters were
You know, rehire those old ghostwriters
Yeah.
from your past album.
Man, yeah, it's crazy. Like, I really like, I mean, the whole feud, it was crazy to talk about hip hop and just crazy about this whole thing that happened, but I think it's over. It's like,
it's over.
chill, Drake. Just go over in the corner,
Yeah.
Yeah.
come out with
I
another
think
album. I think maybe this will make Drake try harder on the next album.
I hope so.
You know
He
what I
did
mean?
put out like something on his story where it's like good times, period. Summer vibes coming, period. So
I
no,
like-
he's done.
I like what you said about the reference with how even Kanye has something new each album. I'd rather have an artist do something like out of left field than because it's something new for them, and rather than having the same one over and over. Like
Yeah.
Drake, it's kind of like, oh, okay, we've heard it before. You know,
Yeah,
I
for
like
sure.
that. I like that they're experimenting,
And then also
with
talk
new
about
sound.
something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
have substance.
I don't like. I've heard the same
Tell a
thing.
story.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tell me something new. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's like after a while, it's like reading the same book over. It's the same author, and he's giving you the same book
Exactly.
over. This is chapter 2, but it was the same thing as chapter 1.
Exactly.
Like, I read that already.
The book down.
Yeah,
Exactly,
You still
yeah.
doing the same old stuff?
For
But
sure.
yeah. Oh, I did have some more stuff. This is just going to be a quick one. I'm going to just do a speed run. I'll also do mines. These are just songs. Just songs. All right. So we got Lauryn Hill, That Thing, against Paper Planes, MIA.
Oh, Lauryn Hill, that thing.
Wow.
Paper Planes is.
I haven't
it's
thought
one of-
about Paper Planes in forever.
Paper Planes was in Rolling Stone's top 50 songs of all time.
Wow.
It's a good song. I like that song.
I would say, okay, because Paper Planes, she's talking about, getting deported
Fly
or like
like
or,
paper,
stay, or
yeah,
staying
I
within
like
the border.
planes.
I got visas in my name, right?
Oh, I always thought it was just about getting high.
Oh, maybe.
And then they made a remix of it with Jay-Z and didn't they with T.I.
No one on the corner has swagger like us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swagger
But
like
I would
us.
say doo-wop because she's got a message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say the same thing too. All right, next one. These are gonna be hard, by the way. You're gonna be like,
Oh, Aaron.
but we're
with
gonna
the
go. We're
hard
gonna go through it
ones.
fast. Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, or Temptations, My Girl.
Billie Jean.
Billie Jean.
Billie Jean is
Not
not my love. Hey,
Hee hee.
let's do.
Aaron, we're at 24 minutes. Are we okay?
Let's just power through.
Yeah, we'll
I
just
think
power
we
through
might
it.
be okay. Cut it off.
Let's do. Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way, or Brandy, I Want to Be Down.
Oh, that one's hard.
I
I want it that way.
I already knew. I gotta say, Brandy, I want to be down.
I want to be down.
What you going through? But yeah, that was my song. Let's see. We got. Let's see. Dr. Dre, Still Dre, or Snoop Dogg, Gin and Juice.
Snoop, Gin and Juice.
I was singing Gin and Juice when I was 11 years old, so Gin and Juice.
It has to be Gin and Juice. Yeah. You go out right now and Gin and Juice plays.
Oh,
everybody's
singing
like,
along.
1, 2,
3.
And
Oh wait, that's not Gin and Juice.
Oh, which one is
That's Dre.
What's Gin and
Gin and
Juice?
Juice. Rolling down the street.
Oh, no, yeah, that's what I meant.
smoking Indo, sipping on Gin and Juice. Laid back with my mind and my money and my money and my mind.
There you go. She corrected
You
me.
know what? There's one clip where we posted a reels where you and I we were singing that on like when we thought we weren't being recorded.
Oh, really?
We were singing that part.
Oh, yeah, I posted it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Last one. I brought like an old one. Prince, Purple Rain, or Beatles, I Want to Hold Your Hand.
Purple Rain. Gotta be Purple Rain. Purple
Or
Rain.
Beatles, I Want to Hold Your
oh,
I brought
I know you
some,
said to be quick with it, but that one's kind of tough.
That's kind of tough for me. I like
wanna.
the Beatles.
I was gonna say I want to do Beatles on that one. I'll say that.
That has to be a tie for me. I love the Beatles.
Have you seen
And I got
Across the
into
Universe?
Beatles late.
Oh,
Which one?
Across the Universe.
Yeah.
Oh,
you ever
yeah.
seen Across the Universe?
No.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh my God.
It's basically like is it a musical?
Yeah, it's a
It's all
musical.
Beatles.
Yeah. Movie night. Anyway.
That's your homework. That's your homework.
We'll watch that on this weekend. Yep.
And then we'll do a movie reaction, a movie review reaction.
Ooh, I'm down. I'm super down.
It's really dope.
It's great. Yeah, Beatles were later. That was Hey Jude, just like
Hey Jude.
just great influence to me. But Purple Rain, man, Prince is
Oh, Purple Rain.
yeah.
Oh,
So I can't
good.
I can't
Gives me
say
chills.
I don't know. But yeah, that is my this or that with you guys.
Ooh, that was fun.
Yeah,
that was
hard,
were
low
hard.
key. I was writing them down and doing them, but once we started getting, I got a little hot trying to put me in the hot seat. I put myself in the hot seat.
Well, that wraps it up for another amazing episode of the Fillennials Podcast. Thank you, Aaron, for coming on the show again, and we can't wait to have you back for the next topic that you're going to bring us.
Yep, it'll be a lot of fun.
Killing
Absolutely.
it. And don't forget, if you guys need a photographer, videographer, hit up your boy, Aaron. He has a lot of upcoming stuff right now. Follow him. Give everyone your Instagram.
It's going to be Aaron_Devon Photography. Just look me up, book. I do everything, photography, videography. Hit your boy up. You need some editing, I got you.
He got you.
He does it all.
Yeah. Don't forget to catch us on all major platforms. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcast, YouTube, exclusive content on tracklife.com.
That's right. And be sure you follow us on all socials at the.Fillennials. Be sure you drop a comment too. Let us know what you think about this episode. Let us know if you want to hear more.
Yeah. And don't forget.
We also dropping episodes every Wednesday, so definitely check it out. Like, subscribe, comment, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your dad's mom, mom's moms, daddy's, everybody, your friends, and your friends.
Like, share,
Subscribe, share, and like, subscribe.
share, like, subscribe. Share, like, subscribe.
Hey.
Share, like, subscribe.
Hey.
Hey. Hey.
And share.
And we
like,
out.
And rate. And rate.